I also went to see BlackKKlansman, and it's a Spike Lee joint. The lead in BlackKKlansman is John David Washington, and he plays Ron Stallworth, a really interesting character where he was basically a Colorado police detective who infiltrated the Ku Klux Klan in the 70s, and basically it's a really, really good film. I don't want to say too much about it, but I'm just going to tell you about the feeling I have about the film. It made me miserable. It made me really sad about the state of the world today in terms of racism, and the fact that in the 70s there was, and the 50s and the 60s, and there's all this prevalent hate towards sort of black people and Jewish people, and the Ku Klux Klan was this kind of like, you know, predominant aspect within the southern states of America. I mean, Colorado is a Midwest state as well, so I mean it's quite strange, but there's a real kind of affinity to what's happening today in America as well, and that's very much aligned at the end of the film. The more to the point, you know, as a person of colour myself, as a person who parents were immigrants to the UK and Britain, and obviously sort of being Indian, having Indian heritage, even though I have a very strong British identity, it made me feel really, really depressed actually, and really sad that the ignorance of today is pervading politics and infiltrating governments and policies. And I don't want to get into the political rant about it, but it was a film that really had a visceral impact with me, and I thought it was a brilliant film, an absolutely amazing film. I mean, there's no question. It's films like that should really stand out more and should get more Academy Award recognition, to be honest. I mean, it's also produced by Jordan Peele, who did Get Out, and that got Academy Award recognition as well. But I think BlackKKlansman should do something significant. I just think the performances were fantastic. Adam Driver was brilliant, as was the lead character, John Washington, and yeah, it's definitely worth seeing.